So, good afternoon, everybody. Today, we're going to be having a look at the cheesy pizza by Domino's, which is actually a part of its Pizza Mania, a lineup of pizzas which are typically affordable pizzas. Of course, this has been out for a very long time, but why it's relevant now suddenly again is because of the existence of the cheese dominator and the four cheese. I've reviewed both of those pizzas on separate occasions, and feel free to have a look at those videos. I'll even link them in the description. But this entire thing becomes very, very relevant when one considers that this particular pizza here is priced at 99 rupees plus tax. That's it, just 99 bucks. And those two pizzas were priced individually at 319 rupees plus tax. So now you're talking about getting three pizzas of three of these pizzas versus one of those. So the difference is not even just 20 or 30 rupees, the difference is night and day. And this pizza also, now I'm going to just open up and give you a first look. I've had this multiple times before, so I know what to expect. But this pizza also, typically if you see, this is actually a mix of mozzarella, cheddar and Gouda. Something which Domino's in fact does not advertise for its four cheese either. So this is like a three cheese pizza. It's mozzarella, cheddar, and Gouda. And if I know correctly, they even add a bit of their the liquid cheese sauce, which I'm not such a big fan of. Now at 99 bucks, if you're getting these three cheeses, the question is, does the four cheese or the cheese dominator in itself justify the extra money? Now, what you love about Domino's is that they're always consistent. You get these 2 packets of oregano and 2 of chili flakes. But let's taste it as is to get the real flavor. So I'm going to just take it out. This is your standard 4-slice affair, and if you see that this is also sufficiently cheesy, although I do see that they've added a little more of the liquid cheese than I would have liked, but the orange parts are actually the cheddar and the Gouda aspect of things. So without any further ado, let's take a bite and find out this is whether it's even worth going for the 319 rupee pizza. Here we go, just a sec. I'll tell you something straight off the bat. In this pizza, they may have added mozzarella, cheddar, and Gouda. I don't dispute that. Domino's is a big company; they can't really lie. But from my experience, from my understanding, whatever they've added, the liquid cheese is actually the one which is making up the bulk of the cheese. The balance, the mozzarella, cheddar, and Gouda, they are just making guest appearances. If you see here, it's the liquid cheese which is actually giving that cheesy taste and that cheesy appearance. The other cheeses are just there for namesake, which is one of the things. But for a typical person who's just looking for a really cheesy pizza and he doesn't really care about the names of the cheeses or which cheese is making more of an appearance and which cheese is making less, this pizza makes perfect sense. It's a very value for money product at 99 bucks. You do get a very cheesy experience. Now, for me personally, the cheese dominator, or even the four cheese for that matter, I would still prefer those, even though they're more expensive, because they're not that liquid thing. That liquid thing reminds me of a very mayonnaise type taste. And I hate mayonnaise, so those still make more sense for me. But from an everyday standpoint, if I had to order Domino's every weekend or twice a week, I would not be ordering the cheese dominator or the four cheese. I would still stick with this because, let me put it like this, it gives me 70% of the experience at 30% of the price. I couldn't really put it in any other better way. So you're going to get, obviously not the same pizza, and obviously it'll be lesser in taste and lesser in other stuff, but it comes in at 30% of the price, and I feel at that price point you really can't complain about this cheesy. And I think it may even cannibalize some of the sales of the older, more expensive brothers, but that's expected. Those are slightly more gourmet. They're okay to try, but on an everyday basis, I think this also fits the bill perfectly fine. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Hope to see you in the next one.